Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. Now this reading will go approximately the 2nd to the 8th of August. Alright, and will be for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, I want to do that every time I say the word Aquarius. I'm going to use the Modern Witch Tarot for your reading. It's a brand new deck and I'm just getting acquainted with it. The thing is, it's only very small, and I didn't sort of look at that when I ordered it. And I'm not really fond of the smaller decks. I don't like the bigger ones either, but I sort of like the normal size playing card decks. But this is quite tiny. So it probably is the size of a normal deck. Maybe I just like them a little bigger. All right. Aquarius. Let's write it down so we don't forget who we're reading for. What's going on for you this week? Ooh, cards are a little lively. Alrighty, thanks Spirit. Okay, so I have the card of death coming through. Now, the card of death talks about allowing things to fall away, allowing us to let go of things that no longer serve us. There's been a lot of this in the readings this week, a lot of letting go of the past, releasing past energies to enable you to move on. There's a lot of change coming in for people, huge transformations coming in, and if you're not ready, it may force you into making the changes that you've been worrying about for a while. It's that whole, I always see that, you know, the universe only pokes you with a stick so many times and then it will throw the stick at you. So if there's been something nagging at you that you know that you have to stop, if it's been taunting you all the time about you letting go of something, whether that's a relationship, a job, moving house, there's something here. So the universe is looking for this transformation in people, and if you don't do it by yourself or make the choice, very often there's this energy of them stepping in to ensure that you're understanding the messages you're receiving. It happens. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups. There you go. Walking away from something. Walking away from things that don't emotionally serve you. So if it's a relationship, it might be that the relationship's now toxic. It may be boring. It may not offer you any growth anymore. You may be very dissatisfied. You may be seeking adventure. Now, it could be all of those things for a job as well. But sometimes this is just walking away from past hurts, past energies, core beliefs, but very much this energy of walking away from something here. Okay, and then we have the Moon card coming through. So there's sort of a very strong energy here of fear, okay? And the Devil card probably is sort of sitting very close to where this is now, because sometimes when we fear the change, we refuse to make it because we're scared, when in fact the results of it are probably going to be tenfold more beautiful than you ever imagined. But the fear of letting things go and trusting the universe can be quite overwhelming. And when I see the Moon, I feel like this is your fears, your anxieties all lurking below the surface and worrying that if you let go that these things are just going to take over and you're going to go mad or crazy, but it's not going to happen. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is here. So I feel like there may be somebody coming in to offer you something here, especially with the Star card. It could be that you're getting an offer of a new job, but you've been in your old job for a long time. You don't want to move on. Could also be that somebody's coming in to offer you a new relationship, and now you're realizing perhaps how you've got stuck in your own relationship. It doesn't offer you the growth anymore. There could be a possibility that it's become very sort of toxic and unreasonable, not very good, not very nice. But whatever it is, you're ready to move on here. All right, so we have the Hermit card coming through. So when the Hermit comes in, it's sort of saying to us that we need time to rest. We need to take some time out from the world to sort of, you know, look at where are we going in our lives and is it really leading us to where we want to go. Sometimes what we do is we tend to sort of bury ourselves in the everyday stuff and we ignore our own needs. So it's sort of like the energy of, you know, sort of sort of saying to the world, just shove it. I'm just going away for a few days. I'm going to book a holiday somewhere and that's it. You're not going to see me for a few days. Okay, Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's a great deal of anxiety sitting here with this Nine of Swords and the Hermit and the Hierophants here as well. So very much an energy of the universe saying this is it now. You've got to take back your power. You've got to try and decide what you want in your life. You know, what do you want to have? Very much this energy of needing to take time out to really decide that. The Hierophant sort of talks about balance and stability. It talks about tradition as well, religion. Maybe it's time for you to sort of, with the Hermit card, go inside and find out what makes you feel good, because this energy you're currently in is not a real stable place to be. Okay, so definitely letting go of something here. Look at this, Six of Swords. So you have all the cards of moving away from something here. And the Six of Swords is the card of, you know, taking the lessons you've learned, understanding that where you've been's been great. It probably served its purpose, but you're hanging on to something that has no more learning in it for you. So there comes a time when you say, like, for example, you can't stay at school forever. And it comes a time at school where you've learned what you can and then you go off into the world and use those skills. You can't just stay there because it's not going to teach you anymore. So I guess you could go to college and then on to another course and another course and another course to learn, but you're still leaving something behind. And very much this energy, you need to do that now. Okay, so there's an offer here with this Page of Cups, some sort of communication coming in, perhaps something that you've wanted because you've manifested something here. And there's the walking away from something. Okay, it's sort of like a light bulb moment here for you. There's like this feeling that somebody perhaps offers you something, offers you some information. You could be speaking to someone, a friend or a family member, and trying to sort of guide yourself in a direction you need to go in. But there's very much this feeling here that someone's going to guide you or help you in the right direction. But your Five of Swords, Six of Swords, and that whole energy of the Eight of Cups means that you are right on the precipice of making some sort of decision here. Yeah, okay. So for some of you, it could be about new love. And we have the Tower. Hot damn. Okay. So when the Tower comes in, that says to me you've been getting these messages for a while. The Tower is like the result of not listening to your intuition. It's the result of, you know, seeing things for what they are, but perhaps not really paying attention. Sometimes when we hang on to things for too long, they're taken from us because we're not listening, that we need to leave something behind. So I feel like here there's this energy of you perhaps wanting new love in your life, and perhaps you've been really unhappy with your partner and you've been talking about for ages about leaving your partner or cutting the relationship or moving in a new direction, and you just haven't listened. So what's happened now is the universe has sent you in someone to entice you away, which sounds like a really easy way of leaving a relationship, but when you've left it a long time, that still makes it very difficult to leave something behind. It could be for some of you here, this is about a new job, a new position, a new opportunity that is calling you in a new direction here. And the Tower is here. So I feel that something's going to happen perhaps in the next few weeks to really push you in the direction you need to be going in. You're holding yourself back. Yep, and we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so apart from the fact this woman is a little bit rude, which I did not realise, this is the card of building for the future. It's a card of self-investment. It can be the card of giving away a job and starting your own business. It is the card of investing in yourself. Now, there are Three Pentacles here. So it could be that you are working with someone and you've got an opportunity to go into business with someone. But whatever this is, you've been manifesting it. So it's been like you've been looking at your life, feeling very, very dissatisfied with things, but not really knowing the direction to go in. I feel like someone's giving you a leg up here. All right, let's have a look. So we have transformation coming through. I feel like it's almost with the Tower here. This may be quite enforced transformation. So the universe may be putting you in a position where you have to, like the COVID thing. The Eight of Cups coming through here saying that you're moving away from something and you've got a lot of fear about leaving something behind. But the Knight of Swords is an energy that's coming in very, very quickly to again put you on your path here to something much better. You're being led. You're being led somewhere here. And I feel like you've asked for the change. I feel like you've wanted this change, but either fear has held you back, or this, and this is what we've got to work at in this lifetime. This is what life is all about. It's about understanding that you have to put yourself first, and that you can't put others above you. So what happens is when you're trying to move away from something, you start to do the consideration of everybody else's feelings, you know, and that's not healthy either. This is about leaving something behind that no longer serves you. You're not getting any personal growth from this, and it's time to move forward. So let's get you an oracle card. Oh, I didn't put the thing down again. Oh, sorry, people. Somebody will have a grumble, I'm sure. You can see the cards here now anyway. So we have the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, the Hierophant, the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Magician, the Five of Swords, Two of Cups, the Tower, and the Three of Pentacles. I did it the other day too. I just get so engrossed in the reading and bringing the messages forward that I forget sometimes. Okay, so the card that's come out is to be fair, which is the card 38. I think this is being fair to yourself, to be honest. Perhaps you feel that you're not being fair to yourself by by moving on, or that you don't deserve to have something better. This is about balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the law of cause and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time, they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis, to doing, from discovering, to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. So there is definitely something good in accepting the letting go of something and moving forward. This is not a bad thing. Do not fear it. Have a great week.